piece of shit.
Ninjas! I hate this fucking game!
You'll get an answer, and it won't be one you want, but it'll be the necessary.
What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. I was bored, so I decided to hop on Black Ops 2. I'm in college right now, and after I'm done with all my schoolwork, I decided to make these garbage videos. I was thinking of starting a YouTube series. In this series, I'd tell stories. I won't be using any real names or anything like that. So here's part one. A bit of background first. I was at this daycare pretty much every day from the ages like 4 to 12. When I was young, I saw lots of things that people probably shouldn't see. So at this daycare, there was a bunch of kids, and every single time we got off the bus, we all like played outside or played on our DS's or the Wii or Xbox. I had like a best friend. Him and I were kind of assholes to other people. One time there was this kid that bugged us. Let's just call him London. London was new to the daycare, and he decided not to like me or my friend Tim. London was a ravenous little shit. London and Tim would get into fights over petty things. It wasn't physical, it was just verbal. But this one weird time, by the way, we were all like 12, this kid London decides to chomp on Tim's arm. He lunged like a lion. He snapped like an alligator. The only reasonable thing Tim could do was push. I watched this kid London stumble. By the way, try to picture this setting. It was outside of the daycare. They had a really big yard. There was like a signature enormous tree in the middle of the yard, and then a big tree stump in the corner. When Tim pushed London, this was by the tree stump, and London flew. Biting Tim was the worst idea London could have had. He looked like a deer that got hit by a car. He flew, tripped over the stump, and like died on the ground. So the same kid London, like a week later, decided to get angry again, but this time it was in a bounce house at the daycare rented out sometimes. Tim decided to slam London. After Tim slammed London, the bounce house popped, like there was a hole in it, and it started releasing air slowly. But London got hurt, man. I don't know how you can get hurt in a bounce house by getting slammed. I feel bad though, because obviously that's not the way you deal with things. We didn't really know that as kids, so like I kind of let it happen, and sometimes I may have even like instigated a little bit. But my friend Tim and I were kind of assholes, and he would get into lots of fights. But yeah, that was just one little story from the daycare. There's probably at least like 30 different stories I can tell. Some are kind of fucked up. Like, I mean, really. Also, this daycare wasn't always like this. It was pretty good most of the time. I only have like a few bad stories. Basically, to sum it up, that kid bit my friend's arm and got rocked. Wasn't that exciting of a story, but I hope you enjoyed. I'm thinking about doing more series, but I'm thinking about commentating on events. Like events that happen, like the new Jack Wright and Sienna May story, which was pretty awful. It was tough to sit through Jack Wright's explanation of what happened. Alright, that's everything. See ya.